Hello everybody and welcome to another flight in the PNGG 737-800. We're here again. Oh, 1 minute. Take two. Hello everybody and welcome to another flight in the PNGG 737-800. Today we're sat here at East Midlands Airport, Echo Go from November X-Ray, in the Thomson Dreamliner livery. I believe this is by Gold Star Textures, and it's a very, very nice livery. Basically, Thomson, well, actually there's some static aircraft here. All the Thomson aircraft used to look like that, but they repainted them to look like their Dreamliners, and I think it looks a lot nicer. And we're going to be taking this nice aircraft today down to Ibiza, Lima Echo India Bravo today. Flight 60 Tango. Flight time of 2 hours and 5 minutes. We're taking 8.2, or just over 8.2 tons of fuel down to Ibiza. The people and the baggage, you can see, is just loading now, and the baggage is just finished loading. I'll get back in the flight deck. Automatic's already on RTO. We've already set up all the flight plan here. We're at 2000 in the squawk box. We are 1228 in the radio com 1. Seatbelt sign can go on. There we go. Pressurization altitude is set. I'm going to put one of the fuel pumps on, and I'm going to get the APU started. There we go, you can hear that kicking in the background. We can turn the probe heats on just to get them warmed up. The APU bleed is on. When we start the engines, we'll get the engine page up. There we go. And we just have to wait. Actually, I think I can set the trim. So 4.55, that's actually about there. And yeah, that's pretty much all we can do now. V on a 133, V rotate at 135, V2 146, which I've set in here. We get 1021 hectopascals for the QNH. All the baggage has loaded. Oh, passengers boarded, baggage loading in progress. Okay, so I can get the doors closed. There we go, and the Esther, and just wait for the baggage to load. Okay, make sure the parking brake's on. I'm not sure how they nearly there on the baggage. They've done, in fact. Okay. So I can close the two baggage doors. There we go. The APU is up and running, so I can switch the power over now, which means I can get rid of the ground connections like so. Just before we push and start, I just want to do a few checks. So, yep, they're all lit up. Yep, they sound good. They sound good. Yep. Yep, that's good. There we go. That's all good. So I can call for the pushback. We want nose to the left today, and no, we don't want to start the engines before. Tug is just moving into position. We can stick all the fuel pumps on now, and all the all the hydraulics. The packs can stay off until we've started the engine, so we'll stick the anti-collision on though.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
This can go on the legs page. If I go to FMC, then legs page, doing it. I've been getting used to the 777 where you've got a middle FMC here. I've been using that to open the doors and stuff. That's what we're doing over here. But I do it over in the Airbus actually, so yeah. There's the Marshall. Marshaller? It says Marshall on his back, so. Yep. Constant master caution. Can test these lights, yep.
Departure check completed.
They're good.
Fly vestment inserted. Release parking brake.
No, it's not going to be test. Okay, so. Ooh. There we go.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Okay, so if I put this to ground, wait for that to get to 25. I'm just going to turn the game audio up a bit so you can hear that better. I say game, flight it's not really a game, but you know. $24, $25, fuel him. Wait for that to go back to off. It's a bit dark in there actually. I'm gonna. I'm gonna turn these lights on and these. There you go. Wait for this to get to 25 again, and then stick engine 1's fuel in. $25.
Set parking brake.
Okay, parking brake set. When the engines have started, I'll put the flaps down. As you can see, it's a flaps 5 departure today, which pretty much every departure in the 737-800 is. As for taxiing today, we'll just go up here and follow down to the end of the runway.
Unlocking gear.
Okay, it's both engines started, so I can put the packs on, switch power to the engines, turn the APU off. We can 2 notches, which is flaps 5. And then we go, actually no, 3 notches, let me see the triple sum, there we can go to flight controls, for left, yep, wingy for that. Yeah, that looks nice. Up, pull down, rudder, yeah, they're all moving, they're moving, that's good. We can put it on there, whoops, accidentally hit the toe brakes. Check the speed brake, yep, set them. Have a good trip, right, okay, so we can put the taxi light on, the turn offs on, release the parking brake, and we can taxi out. We may need a bit of thrust to taxi here. There's this bug with my scenery where the ground is, it sort of doesn't register as tarmac or asphalt, so you have to give it quite a bit of power. It's quite annoying, but not too bad. Just a straightforward taxi out here. Lots of traffic. Some of it's AI and some of it's static. I mean that's an AI. I think these are static actually. I mean, look how much power I put, a reasonable amount of power in. And look how much the camera's bobbing up and down and everything. Oh, someone's just on approach. Not sure what aircraft it is. Zoom and have a look. It is, well, it looks like a 737 Classic, BMI Baby, I think. We nearly got the end of the runway. Once he's vacated, we'll take off. You can see the traffic here. This is the M1. I believe in my last video where I actually landed, well, not my last actual video, but my last video where I flew to East Midlands. It was from Adventure in the Ryanair. I called that the M4, I think. I don't know why. But yeah, it's definitely the M1. That's cool. Bang! Okay, let's hold here. And go to outside me. There it is. I do like this livery. It does look very nice. Nice. Right, okay, so landing lights can all go on. Starts can go to continuous. You can go cabin crew seats for departure. Flaps are set. Speed brake is retracted. Parking brake is off. We are good to go, I think. Yeah. Yep, everything looks good. Okay, he's vacated, that's good. Can stop the clock. No button, there we go. We'll spool to 40. Engine stable. Toga. Ibiza, here we come.
V1, rotate. V2.
Positive right, gear up. Keep it on the flight director. Autopilot 1 on. The gates are off. Take all the lights out. There we go. once you're at a decent speed, I'll put them back to off, put the starters back to off. That can go to off, it was a rate. Go to flaps 1. And flaps up. There we go. Flaps are up. Starters then go to off. We'll just go straight up. So if I spam the R2 intervene button, then we go to standard, and we're away. So yeah, I'll talk to you again when we're probably on the descent, and you can look at some cinematic shots in the meantime. So see you then. Okay, so we are halfway into the descent. It's past, well, we've just passed 140. Getting down to 2,000 feet to intercept runway 24's ILS. Wow, look at that. That looks so nice. This is just Palmer, I believe. Yeah, it's Palmer down there. Very nice. I've never actually flown into Palmer. I haven't got any scenery for it, so yeah. I'm not sure if that little island there's got a separate name or anything, but it's very close to Palmer. There's Ibiza in the distance. We just need to put in some information. So we are landing flaps 30, speed of 145. ILS 109.50, so I can set that. It's only a category 1, so I'll do it on my side. 109.50. There we go. Put that over. And the course is 242. So set that in here. And in the other side. 242. There we go. Sync the heading up. Here we go. Auto rake, we're going to use 2 today. I want to put a fixed ring in. I go to get the runway, go to fix, stick it in there, /6. There we go. So that's where we want to start descending from 2,000 feet. Seatbelt sign can come on now. Landing altitude is in. Then there's not much more to do. Just check over the prog page. We've got a 3-knot headwind at the moment. So yeah, it's been a nice flight. Bit of turbulence over southern France, but weather in Ibiza today is reasonable. It's what QNH is 1015. Wind is for 13 knots from 220, so we should have a well, mainly a headwind, but with a slight bit of crosswind in there. There's not much more to say. You can see how many clouds and stuff are out. Got the range down to 40. going over the top of this cloud. I wonder if we can see any ships. I installed a load of ship models, so it would put ships on the ocean, but I can't see any around here. I saw one about 20 minutes ago. Can't see any now. I need to fix it though, because they, you know, the smoke from them, instead of just sort of diffusing out about 100 foot above the ship, it just extends up into the sky like a vapor trail. It's weird. So I'll have to mod that. I think that's a safe thing you can get that fixes it, so I'll have to do that. I think it just looks weird. Hour and 52 minutes into the flight. Wonder how accurate the clock will be. How long did it say? It said it was going to be 2 hours and 5 minutes. So it looks like it might be fairly accurate. We don't want to put any flaps down yet. All is good. What temperature is it? Ibiza. It is 21 degrees. Very nice. Can we actually set the temperature in here? I know you can in the Airbus, but I've never actually done it in the Boeing. Doesn't look like it. Probably can somewhere. Right here. Can't see anywhere we've set it. Maybe there is somewhere and I just don't know. The scenery I've got here is Aerosoft's Ibiza X Evolution, I believe. It's the newest version of Aerosoft's Ibiza. Looks very nice. Came out last year, I believe. So that looks nice. I believe I flew it in a previous video. Flew from that airport in a previous video. So you've probably already seen it before. I was actually watching some of my old videos back the other day, and I do think the quality has improved recently in them, because the old ones, they really weren't too good, but I'm quite enjoying the new ones. So, but I'm biased, so let me know what you think. Okay, let's zoom this end in. It's passing 7,000 now. It's coming up to the airport. Okay, so we've gone to local QNH, which is 1015. I want to set the minimums, which is 330 barometric. So if I scroll up, so it says 330. There we go. And on this side as well. There we go, 330. We're getting close now. Just about to fly over the east coast of Ibiza. The airport's just here. You just about see the runway in the distance. I zoom in. Yeah, just there. See the apron. Okay, I'm going to intercept the localizer, that is. Just so when we're in range we turn on to finals. When this says 3 nautical miles, I'll go to flaps 1. And I'll bug the speed accordingly. I can put the correct heading on. I just realised I didn't go to ARA. That's what I was thinking. I was forgetting something earlier on the ground. Whoops. That's why I have it on VATSIN. When I take off, it automatically goes to ARA. My bad. I was thinking I was forgetting something on the ground at East Midlands. And yeah, it says 3 nautical miles, so flaps to 1. And it auto bugs the speed. Nice. And it says 1, I guess flaps 2. And the trim adjusting. Okay, flaps 2. Set the camera like that. It's a bit low. Okay. We've turned now. We are established on the localizer, so I can arm the approach. Then I'm going to flaps 5. Okay, so that's us fully established on 2.4. Set speed to 5. Can arm the speed brake. Auto brake is set 2. When we're 1 nautical out from this waypoint here, I'll go to flaps 10. Flaps 10. There's a big ferry here. Okay, right, we're at 6 miles out. Flaps 15. Up the speed and drop the gear. Very nice. Okay, go to flaps 25 and set the speed to 145. That. That was good. Okay. Flaps 30. We can make sure the lights are on. There we go. And there we go, my aircraft. Not sure if my feet are in position to use the rudder pedals when needed. And I've just got to keep it on the crosshair. Touch high, just drop the nose a bit. Quite a bit to the right. Yeah, we can landing. There we go. Quite high, that's okay.
100. 50. 30. 20.
Whoa, I floated that massively. It's horrible. Oh no.
10.
Oof. That was a bloody disgraceful landing. That was truly awful. Okay, manual braking versus retract. Speed brake, retract. Okay, it's off. That was just abysmal. Apologies for that. Not flown this aircraft in a while. I got used to the Airbus. Okay. We status exit here. And what the actual landing rate was. Our landing rate wasn't bad. Landing rate was 106 feet per minute. Not bad at all. Right, okay, get the AP started. Retract all the flaps. We can put that to standby now. And we can taxi to a stand. I think I'll go to stand 2.8. Have I set that? 2.8's not available, so I'll go to 2.9. And that caused me to taxi badly. Yeah, that was not a good landing. I do apologise for that. Basically, I'm used to the Airbus where you have to sort of, when you're flaring, it feels like you have to flare a lot harder. But we got down alive, so. Okay, let's take the flight directors out. Slow down, man. I'm taxiing a bit quickly. Might as well just take the lights off. And we'll switch to the APU power, so we can take the engine straight out. And it's just this stand here between the Air Berlin, I believe, and the Iberia. It's the taxiway. I always find the taxiways, it's really weird here at Ibiza. I don't know what it is about them. Take the weather radar out on the train over there. We're just here. And we've got a jetway, so no need to use the S there, that's good. Okay. I'm way off. Okay, that'll do. Got the engines we will request the boarding. Open up. We'll go to the menu page, ground connections, set all of these doors. We will open that door, get the jetway, open that door, and open these two. Switch to ground power, take the APU off, all the fuel pumps can come off. Jeez, stay on. Packs can indeed come off, hose can come off, anti-collision can come off, TCAS is already off, and I believe that's it. So yeah, it's been unloaded now. The jet bridge extended, that's good. So yeah, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about that awful landing. Hopefully future ones will be better. I've just got myself reorientated with the 737 again after flying the Airbus so much. But nevertheless, that was a nice flight down. So yeah, that was Thomson 60 Tango, and this is Ibiza, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.